What's going on, everybody, man? Free one up here, dude. One more again, boy. One more again. This is just a response to Dayasha's video that he posted earlier today. It's basically part of his series. You know, it's called Street Fighter 4 series, episode 2. That's the one he's on. And that episode is pretty much all about me and Dayasha. You know, our time on YouTube and how, you know, his point of view. You know, his status of the story, so to speak. And there's a lot of stuff that I learned in this video. You know, it's just hearing his side of it. There's a lot of stuff I was thinking about that I didn't get confirmed until today when I watched the video. So, the thing about Dayasha is he is the guy. When I first started getting on YouTube, all I wanted to do was just play ranked matches, and that's it. You know, I just wanted to play ranked matches and then, you know, record them boys, and that was, you know, supposed to try to be funny on it or whatever. That was it, you know. But shortly, before I could get that started, like, all right, just wanted to go about my little plans. Dayasha and Infiltrate, they sort of changed that, you know. When they made it, you know, they made that video. I just like came across the video. Somebody actually told me about the video. They kind of linked it to me or whatever. I'm like, and it was sitting on that sofa. They was pissed, dude. I'm like, man, why these dudes so bad? I'm like mad at me. I'm like, what I do? All I did was get over here and start and play these games. But these dudes want to get bopped out real quick. They can do that junk real quick. I don't care. But you know, you know, one of them tried to get at me. I think both of them tried to get at me. But you know. But anyway, I'll never forget Infiltrate. The way Infiltrate was talking, they both had that serious look on their face, like, you know, they took it serious, right? I was just playing around at first. They took it serious. They made me when I played them, that's what made me take the game really hardcore, you know, like beyond just trying to be funny with it, you know. It was just like after that little set me and Dayasha had, that changed my entire plan for Street Fighter. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna start doing sets, bruh. I'm gonna start doing a free one up invitational, bruh. You know, just challenging anybody and recording that junk. You know, anybody want to step up. You know, I was challenging. I don't win or lose. I recorded all that junk. You know, I didn't get. You know, every time I lost, that junk stung. It wouldn't have stung as much if I didn't. You know, if they didn't. You know, come on the scene and just, you know, put that competitive edge on me. Like, now I gotta. I can't be losing on here now. You know, I can't just. I gotta try hard. You know. But I'll never forget on that video. It's not on YouTube anymore, I don't think. When Infiltrate, they actually was sitting on that sofa, they were talking, like, they was calling everybody out, like, man, I want to play these dudes, man. These dudes ain't nobody responding to our messages and stuff like that, man. We trying to play. I remember that. I remember now that he says it all in the video. It's like I remember that, and I specifically remember Infiltrate. I'll never forget this. He's like, he named some names off, like, man, I want to play this guy. I want to play this guy. And they were all specific. He's like, I'm gonna play this other guy. And then he got to me like, and I'm itching. I'm just itching to play Lance. Those were his exact words. And he's like, that dude been talking, man. You know, he's talking trash all the time. And I was. All I did was talk trash. You know, that was sort of my selling point. You know, for me, I thought, you know, I just turn the camera on and talk trash. You know, but obviously it got people's attention. You know, so it was like it got the desired effect and a little bit more. So it's like. Dayasha was talking trash too on there, you know. I mean, I didn't take it wrong. I didn't take it bad or anything. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna play these dudes. It's not gonna do anything but except help the channel, you know. Get some, you know, a little friendly rivalry going up in here, you know. So we play, you know. It's like, and the rest is pretty much history. We just ever since then, it's like it wasn't any hard feelings at all. It was just, you know, once we played and we talked and everything, it was cool. We just started, you know. We've pretty much been friends ever since then. We've been YouTube friends ever since then, you know what I'm saying? I never really met these guys in real life, Dayasha and Infiltrate, but I still consider them, you know, friends of mine, dude. They're YouTube friends. Just because I ain't met them, I just call them YouTube friends, you know. But they friends, dude. It's been like, what, 7 years since Street Fighter 4 came out. And you know, that's what started Street Fighter 4. And, you know, and Dayasha, that guy when he was playing that was talking in the background, that was my cousin. Cause I mean, a lot of my older videos, he was always there, but he never said anything. He just sit there and watch me play. You know, I'm just sitting there running my mouth. A lot of people think I'm just sitting there by myself running my mouth. back in the day, you know, back in '09, '08 and stuff like that. He was there most of those matches, you know, and I was just, when I had the little camera set up, sitting on a box and everything, had another book sitting up, I had no tripod or nothing like that. He was there, man. He was always watching. He'd be laughing if I lose or something like that. But you know, when he saw that video that y'all made about about, you know, the challenge, and he calling me out, you know, he was mad when he saw that set. He wasn't mad. He was just, no, you need to he's like, you need to beat these dudes, man. They can't be saying that stuff, man. You just gonna. They ain't let him beat you like that, you know. I'm like, all right, I know. And I was a little serious that match, you know. So I was like, I'm about to lose to these dudes, man. I'm tired of this, dude. I ain't about to get called out, man. He ain't gonna call me out. He ain't gonna call me out, right? I didn't even know y'all back then. I was like, who do these dudes think they is, man? He like, you better play. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna 5-zip these dudes real quick. He's like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, 5-zip them. I'm like, yeah. All right. In my head, I'm like, I'm about to get beat down. But anyway, Dayasha is like, just everybody just check the video out. It's called, you know, and don't be fooled by the title. The title is called what? Free One Up is a Bum. Dayasha always talks like that. He always talks to me like that. You know, he always joking around. He's just messing around with the title. He ain't taking shots at me. He ain't taking jabs at me. Every time we talk, he talks like that. Like, man, he just like, you know, one of my friends, you know, he just talk like that, you know. It's cool. So, yeah, just go ahead and check the video out. It's like, it's a long video. He goes way in the detail about everything about me and his history, Infiltrate's history, you know, and his side of the story, you know. That's just what I call it, you know. He goes way into stuff that I forgot that happened. You know, until he said so in his video, I thought he was the first one in Dark Side Phil. I thought those two were the first guys on YouTube for Street Fighter. But he just sort of confirmed it that I guess it was me and Dark Side Phil at first. You know, because before Street Fighter 4 came out, I was playing HD Remix. Now you know, I was on Street Fighter 4 like on this when they announced it. That's when I started making videos like hardcore, talking about the announcements and all that. I'm like, yeah, man, they're gonna have Bison in this game. They're gonna have this guy in this game. You know, blah 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 blah. So it's like, yeah, up until that point, HD Remix, they had released HD Remix, you know, sort of as a filler. You know, that's how I looked at it, like a filler before Street Fighter 4 came out. You know, so I was making, you know, recording videos of that. You know, so yeah, I was on. It was me and Dark Side Phil at first. You know. You know, props to Dayasha. He brought the competitive edge out of me for YouTube. You know, if it wasn't for playing them, it wasn't for those guys calling me out like that. Him and Infiltrate. I'm about to say Infiltration. Infiltrate. If it wasn't for those two calling me out, I'd just been probably, you know, just merely playing for entertainment. You know, it's like, that's for the most part, that's what I do anyway. But I would have been like, all right, just play these ranked matches. You know, I'm probably just another guy that runs his mouth. You know. I wouldn't have tried to get all that much better, but you know, that rivalry of ours spawned a whole lot more between him and the other ones, Lupusan, Laswaga, you know, TKK, Dark Knight, Lone Wolf. I remember all them guys, Lone Wolf back in the day. There was so many of them. So many I just not coming to my head right now, but it's just been so many of them, you know, and it's just like. It's like a trip down memory lane. The whole video is like it's like 25 minutes long, and it's like all like nostalgia. I'm like, man, I remember that junk, man. Oh my God, I remember this too, you know. And I remember the stuff that he's saying. I remember what I was doing during that time, you know. It was like my personal things, even though some stuff didn't involve Dayasha. I remember the stuff that was happening during that time that I was just doing, and just like brought back a whole lot of stuff. So yeah. Dayasha, you know, I really enjoyed the video, you know. I'm looking forward to the rest of the series, you know. Street Fighter 4 Episode 3, you know. So, we're gonna be, it's like, we're done with Street Fighter 4. That was like our little farewell set, you know. And the set, you know, the set is like, shoot, we both ain't played. No, don't expect any, like, extra high level play in the set, you know. It's like, it's been like 3 or 4 months, dude, for me. It's like, I mean, I forgot strategies, I forgot this, I forgot that. It's like, I'm trying to do head stumps, I'm trying to do the Street Fighter 5 head stump into the Devil's Reverse, like the way it's done in Street Fighter 5, because I just started getting used to it on the beta. So it's like, it's like I'm doing that and I'm doing head stumps right into Dayasha's hitting me with stuff. You know, we hitting each other with stuff. Like, man, it's like I want to get on there and learn the strats again, but we only got a month left. It's like there's really no point, you know. So it's yeah. We'll see. We'll see. We're gonna pick this up in Street Fighter 5. I'm going hard on Street Fighter 5. It's like I'm gonna play Bison and Ken first and foremost. Bison, and when I play one character, it's like I gotta get deep into that character, you know. So it's gonna be, it might be Bison, just all Bison for a while. Ken is just gonna be like full, like, you know, secondary. But it's gonna be Bison. He's gonna be my straight main. We're gonna take this up in Street Fighter 5, Dayasha. We're gonna play this. We're gonna keep it going, and hopefully we can keep, you know, revitalize the YouTube scene. You know what I'm saying? At least bring some of the old people back that used to be there. You know, with us, like bring back the whole YouTube. You know, what do you call it? Crowd. You know, and I'm definitely gonna be uploading more. You know, I'm gonna start uploading more matches. You know, I haven't uploaded a match in Street Fighter in a long time. You know, but yeah, just go ahead and check out the video, everybody. There's one more thing I wanted to say to you guys is like, I think energize.